This man who catches grenades barehanded is a genetically modified super soldier. The countless nanobots inside his body give him an immortal form. But once the nanobots run out of energy, he becomes an ordinary man. The man's name is Ray Garrison. He's a special forces operative. Today, terrorists captured his wife, forcing Ray Garrison to reveal military base intel. But Ray Garrison doesn't know anything about it. The terrorists think the man is just being stubborn, so they kill his wife right in front of him. Enraged, Ray Garrison threatens the terrorists, swearing he'll get revenge for his wife someday. Unexpectedly, the terrorists point their guns directly at him and pull the trigger. A few days later, Ray Garrison wakes up. The doctor used billions of tiny processors to repair his brain and countless nanobots to rebuild his body. Though he survived, he lost all his memories. In this facility, there are many people disabled in battle who received the doctor's modifications. Katie, whose lungs were damaged, got a respiratory assistance device installed. From then on, she's no longer affected by air quality. The doctor attached a mechanical arm to himself. He calls this modification evolution. That night, Ray Garrison decides to test his strength. He throws a punch and completely destroys the punching bag. Then, Ray Garrison punches a support beam. His fist shows no damage, but the beam cracks from the impact. A 440-pound dumbbell barely satisfies Ray Garrison's training needs. Today, after Ray Garrison drinks some alcohol, he suddenly recovers all his memories. He remembers the scene of his wife's death. Then, Ray Garrison storms out of the facility to find the terrorists for revenge. He uses the processors in his brain to hack into global networks and locate his enemies. At the same time, he downloads flight data and learns to pilot aircraft. 3 hours later, Ray Garrison drives a heavy truck, blocking the enemy convoy in a tunnel, and launches his attack. The nanobots that fall to the ground automatically fly back to the man's fist. Ray Garrison activates his nanobody and crushes a toy with his bare hands. With his powerful physique, he takes down all the fully armed enemies, while concentrated gunfire hits his body. It has no effect whatsoever. Facing his enemy, Ray Garrison pulls the pin on a grenade, blowing out the bulletproof glass, then keeps firing, finally getting revenge for his wife. Back at the facility, the doctor begins recharging the nanobots in Ray Garrison's body. But Ray Garrison doesn't know that he's modifying his memories. Soon, the enemy in Ray Garrison's memory changes to look completely different. It turns out that all these years, the doctor has been controlling him to eliminate his business competitors. Following the programmed routine, Ray Garrison accidentally recovers his memory again and goes for revenge once more. But this time, the enemy in Ray Garrison's memory seems prepared in advance. He gets a pulse device from a technician. Once activated, it can forcibly shut down the nanobots. However, what the technician gave him is defective.